Hi, welcome back to Mr. Slover's Math. Today we're going to focus on finding the area of circles. So this is our formula. Area equals pi r squared. Pi we're going to use 3.14 for purposes of this class. And r is going to be our radius. Now over here I've got two notes. Our formula for area of a circle only works if we have a radius. Okay, we're not going to plug in the diameter. We're going to use the diameter to find the radius, which is why I have the next statement. So my radius is my diameter divided by 2. So just in case we're given the diameter, we do need the radius, so we take that length and we divide by 2. So down here, it's just asking you to find the area. I have broken it down into identifying the radius and the diameter, and that's just to help us with finding the area. So my radius is 7. 3.14 times 7 squared. Now remember, 7 squared is not 7 times 2. 7 squared is 7 times 7. So really we're doing 3.14 times 49. And we get 153.9 kilometers squared. Now because we're focusing on area, our labels for all of example 1 should be something squared. Kilometers squared, miles squared, meters squared, and feet squared. C and D are very similar in the sense that both of them are giving us the diameter. So my diameter is 16, and I'm using the note that I made right here. Radius equals diameter divided by 2. So I'm taking 16 divided by 2, and I'm getting 8. And then I'm plugging that into my formula. Example 2, the only difference about example 2 is it's not drawn out for us. That's it. It's the only difference. We're given the radius, we're given the diameter. We still do the same thing we did in example 1. We make sure we label it with the units squared. And just like in previous notes, we were working backwards to find a measurement or a side length. So in this case, I'm giving you the area of a circle, and I'm asking you to find, in this case, either the radius or the diameter. And I gave you some steps for success. It says plug in info, divide by 3.14, and then take the square root. That's the same for all 4 of these. So here's my area. I know it's the area because it says A equals. I also know that it's the area because my label is meters squared. So there's 2 reasons I know that that's my area. I'm taking that information and I'm substituting, I'm plugging it in. So 314.15 equals 3.14 times radius squared. So my goal is to find the radius. Well, in order to do that, I'm following these 3 steps. I plugged it in, I'm dividing by pi, and now I'm taking the square root. When I take the square root of a square, those 2 reduce, they cancel out. And I take the square root of 100 and I get 10. So my radius is 10 meters. Now in letter B, I follow the same steps, except now it's showing that I need the diameter. So same thing, I take my area, I set it equal to 3.14 times radius squared. So I'm following these steps. I'm dividing by 3.14, and then I'm taking the square root. The only change from letter A to letter B is my radius is 5.5, but I need to double it, or times by 2, to find my diameter. So 5.5 times 2 equals 11 feet. And C and D are just more examples. Similar to A and B. So our formula for finding the area of a circle is pi 3.14 times radius